Morning students, either you are a NET aspirant or UPSC aspirant or you are an MBA student, this will be really helpful for you. We are going to cover a very important topic that have been asked in the competitive exams in the past years and would be asked in the coming examinations. The name of the channel is NET Guru, sharing knowledge online. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you can do so. We will be discussing every topic which is important for the competitions. If you have any doubt regarding any of the topics, just mention in the comment box. We will upload the video very soon. Now let us see some of the important terms. These are being frequently asked in the last year competitions and will definitely be asked in the future year competitions. The first is horizontal mergers. What are horizontal mergers? Horizontal mergers is a combination of two or more firms in the same area of business. Horizontal merger is merger of two companies which are essentially operating in the same business. This is a key point to note. They are operating in the same business. Main purpose of this merger is to obtain economy of scale in production by eliminating duplication of facilities, reducing of competition, reduction of cost, increase in share price and market segments. This is an important key point to note. You can jot it down or have a screenshot, whichever is comfortable for you. Then you have vertical mergers, another important concept regularly asked in the competitions. A vertical merger is a combination of two or more firms involved in different stages of production or distribution of the same product. It is a merger of one company with another having different stages of production or distribution process of the same product or service. In short, merging companies are engaged in different stages of production or distribution. The main objective is to increase profitability by previous distributions. For example, you have ICICI Limited with ICICI Bank as a vertical merger with backward linkage as far as ICICI Bank is concerned. Let's move further and see the other important topics. You have vertical mergers. Vertical mergers may take the form of forward or backward merger. When a company combines with a supplier of material, it is called backward merger. And when it combines with a customer, it is called as forward merger. This is an important key difference to note. You can jot it down. Finally, we move to the conglomerate merger, one of the important ones. Conglomerate merger is an amalgamation of two companies engaged in different line of business. In other words, merging companies are engaged in diverse business activities. This is a key point to note. You can jot it down. For example, ICICI Limited merger with Mahindra Tractor and Reliance Industries Limited merged with Reliance Petroleum Limited. Conglomerate transactions can take many forms, and these are ranging from short-term joint ventures, that is JVs, to complete mergers. Whether a conglomerate merger is pure geographical or a product line extension, it involves firms that operate in separate market. This is an important key point to note. You can jot it down. Conglomerate transactions ordinarily have no direct effect on competition. This is an important key point. You can jot it down. These mergers are regularly asked most of the competitive exams. Then you have motives behind merger and acquisition. These are the very important ones. Let us see. Accelerating a company's growth, particularly when its internal growth is constant due to paucity of resources, that is, internal growth requires that a company should develop its operating facilities, manufacturing, research, marketing, etc. But lack of inadequacy of resources and time needed for internal development may constrain a company's pace of growth. This is an important key point to note. You can jot it down. Let's move further. Now let us see what are the strategic benefits that we have from these mergers, acquisitions, and most of the techniques. Strategic benefit mainly aims at achieving long-term plans and implementing them. When a firm desires to enter or expand in a particular industry, acquisition provides more advantages than internal expansion. Some of them are acquisition provides more advantages than internal expansion. Some of them are: first, it prevents competitors and avoids competition. It can pass over several stages of expansion in short span of time. It ensures less risk and less cost. Merging the saturated market helps in expansion and replacement, which is more advantageous than internal expansion. Let us move further. Operating economies arise because of the combination of two or more firms may result in cost reduction due to operating economies. In other words, a combined firm may avoid or reduce overlapping functions and consolidate its management function, such as manufacturing, marketing, research and development, and reducing operating costs. For example, a combined firm may eliminate, duplicate channels of distribution, or create a centralized training center, or introduce an integrated planning and control system. We are finishing on operating economies. We'll meet in next class and continue our important topic series.